All right. How's it going, everybody? It's your man, the Fat Cat here. It's been a while. Coming up on 2 week mark. Um, just been trying to get some stuff, get my head around some stuff. Um, I'm doing all right. I'm maintaining 550. Um, Somewhere between like 546, 550 even. Um, had a few backslides, so but it's gonna happen in life. It always does. It's just a matter of how we handle it. And in my case, eh, I'm getting back up. It took me a little bit of time to get back up, but I'm getting back up. Um, yeah, when I say backslide, I'm not talking like I went out and like went whole hog on a whole bunch of crap. Nah, that ain't the deal. Actually, I went hog wild on quote unquote good food. And when I say quote unquote, I mean like actually like good for you stuff, but or at least let's just say moderation wasn't there. Moderation was lacking. So yeah, just dealing with it now, but still pressing forward because that's what I gotta do. Um, Getting ready for a psych eval over the phone thingy, um, over the phone consultation for the so that they're able to say, oh, he is in the right frame of mind to go ahead and do this. And to be perfectly honest, I wanted to be a complete jackass and be like, answer all the questions to sound like I'm totally gone. Wanted to. But now's not the time. uh, um yeah. And what else? What else? So I'm missing. I know I'm missing something. Something is missing. What's missing? Whatever. Okay, if it, I can't remember right now, but it's whatever. So I've got about only a few minutes on this thing so far. Um, but otherwise, I'm not gonna complain. I'm still doing my freshly. Still awesome good food. The zingy buffalo chicken, the frickin' whatchamacallit. Gah, the protein packed chicken parm. That's bomb diggity, dude. Yeah, I'm showing my age, 90s, whatever. Um, yeah, 80s kid. I'm sorry, 90s kid, 80s baby. I got to experience some good stuff. Though I probably missed out on a few things from the early 80s and the late 70s that were probably pretty fun too. Um, so, long story short, I am now. Oh, so initially when I started up with Freshly, I was doing 12 meals per week. So that basically covered 6 days of lunch and dinner. Yeah, yeah. Um, but I found myself either missing the meal or just going with like protein shake, you know, replacement. Um, and yeah, so that's just been what I've been doing at this point. Um, but as we're getting closer to that as we're getting closer to that deadline, I'm currently working my way off. I'm going to be working my way off the Freshly. Just at some point pausing my account altogether for the sake of going into surgery based off of what I understand, and I'll confirm it. So don't, I'll confirm it. Once I confirm it, whatever, I'll let you guys know if you want to know. The way I've understood it is that there's gonna be a lot of liquid diet prior to the going into surgery, and that's just basically getting you primed for doing liquid diet for a while after the surgery. So, yeah, I got me a crap ton of protein shakes coming in. Yay for Premier Protein. There's another plug. Uh, yeah. What really stinks is that I can't like order from my Walmart down the street here and order the 12 count of the cookies and cream and the cinnamon roll and what was the other one? Chocolate peanut butter. I can't get those in the 12 count doing the pickup delivery thing from my Walmart down the street here. I gotta go through Walmart.com for it. And it's like, oh, come on, dude, that sucks. I'm broke right now, you know? Like, or at least I'm not actually working at the moment. I'm in the process of trying to get state disability. Whoop whoop. Because temporary disability, I'm not trying to go long term. For anybody that wants to freak out on me, he's trying to defraud the system. No, I'm not trying to defraud the system. I'm in a current state that, okay, here, let's go with this one. The last time I actually worked, it was for a staffing agency that I had to go up to Buena Park, and it was boxing up food and everything for COVID relief packages. Okay. Well, because of my immense size, it made standing it makes standing for long periods of time very difficult. So when you're standing in that one spot and you're doing this like pulling out 1 gallon jugs from milk crate to put into a cardboard box, okay, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're getting into it. Here's the thing: you're talking. We were in a refrigerated area, and my fat butt, my fat ass, was sweating. Okay, yeah, I can sweat when it's freaking cold. Why? Because I'm me. I rock. Yeah. So, back on track. So, with that being the case, I was experiencing a lot of foot, knee, hip, lower back. Yeah, lower back and down pain, just really aggravating. So what I ended up doing was I ended up taking some of those milk crates, stacked them up a bit, and set up a spot that I was able to actually sit down and take the weight off of my feet and ankles and knees So then that way, okay, you know, I'm honestly trying to do that. I'm legitimately working. I'm legitimately attempting to validly work. Okay. Only problem is that, yeah, my situation is my qualifications, admittedly, are lacking. I'm not gonna say I'm not worth any job, but I know my limitations. That's what I'm gonna say. Granted, there are times when I underestimate myself. That's gonna happen just because I didn't try, or didn't want to try, or too scared to try, or whatever. I'm human. Hey, what you gonna do about it, right? So, well, they saw this. They told me, yeah, I'm sorry, we can't have you sitting because it's a safety hazard. Well, if I'm at, in my thinking, I'm here. I am like, well, if I'm sitting out of the way and I'm just assembling boxes, and I have my back to a wall where there's nobody passing behind me, how is that a fire hazard or safety hazard? I'm sitting for the sake of being able to actually work, despite the fact suffering mad physical pain. Nobody can say I never made the valid attempt. Well, the other fun part is I'm also dealing with cellulitis, which there's some more extra thing to it. I just don't have the actual diagnosis on me. But long story short, I am, what's the word? Draining fluid from my leg somewhat profusely at times. You know how sometimes you see the us big peoples, we got the swelling up of the calves, and it's like, it's looking like full blown cankles and like elephant feet, whatever. Hey, I'm not talking smack. I got my issues. So, if you want to take offense to it, that's on you. So yeah, I've got fluid draining from my legs. I gotta get these full on like abdominal. Oh man, abdominal type surgical pads, like for big time. What you call it? Oh gosh, I can't think now. For like, major wounds in the torso region and stuff. Oh yeah, there it was. I'm looking for my vape over here, down here, when it was in this hand. I'm losing my mind. So, oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, yeah, it's actually like, what, 18th going to the 19th, or yeah, it's the 18th going into the 19th, late night, whatever, and I actually found something pretty rad on Amazon that a lot of YouTubers use, especially the makeup people, the ring light thing, like a little 10-inch ring. Yeah, I've got that actually facing that way, with the back of it facing me, of course, and it's lighting up my wall just right that I'm like, whoa, I'm not getting blinded by the light. No rights to that music. I'm just a butthead, and the lyrics come to me in whatever it is I'm saying. It just happens. So don't sue. So yeah, it throws the light at the wall, which casts the reflection back in a nice soft hue. I don't feel like all garish, and it's a little bit harder to see what's all here. That's imperfections, and I could probably feel my right eye doing its little. Yeah, it does that from time to time. Uh, so I've got these pads, right? That generally for the abdominal area, I guess. And I basically go down. I use my silver sulfadiazine. I use my, let's see, what the heck is this crap called again? Triamcinolone acetonide ointment. Long story short, it's like super antibiotic ointment, along with silver sulfadiazine product that basically, yeah, I don't have time to tell you all that stuff, but it's good stuff. Like, if you actually look at my arm here, this used to be covered in road rash after getting thrown off my motorcycle at 45, 50 miles an hour. Fun. Oh yeah, I think I talked about that one. But yeah, so yeah, this is all after, years after having that accident. So, back on track. So I will use these pads and place them down over the ointment, over the SSD cream, and place it over the leg, like basically right over the shin. And I will use a stretch net that is used, medical grade type stretch net, to basically hold it in place, or I will have some kind of assistance to use rolled gauze to wrap it in nice and tight, and then put the stretch net. So, yeah, and then when I go to take that bad boy off, holy crud! The whole bottom section from the ankle up to like about halfway up halfway up the shin, or halfway up the 12 inches or whatever it is of the pad, is just soaked. It's like, whoa, dude, that's some gnarliness. That's coming out of me by the day? Dude, okay, there's something wrong. I gotta get that stuff fixed. And I don't think very many employers are gonna like the fact that that's what I got going on. So, in light of the whole concept of don't ask, don't tell, yeah, no, I'd rather let them know, so then that way it explains, hey, I do need to sit down. But then again, most general labor type jobs, you don't really get that option so much. Yes, I know there are uh, oh gosh, the exceptions. There's the exceptions to prove the rule. There's the exceptions to go, to the rule proves the exception. Whoopee. In my situation, because that's what it is. This is my journey. This is my world. This is how I'm handling it. This is what I'm experiencing. I'm just trying to get by. Trying to get by. I'm trying to get healthy so that I don't have to take disability. So I don't have to be like unable to work. Would I like to be able to go work a regular job, menial labor task job that requires, a bit of lifting here and there, walk and stand for 8 to 10 hours. Being able to lift up to 50 to 75 pounds. You know, that stuff. Do I want to be able to do it? Yes. Do I want to do it as a career? Hell no. No, I don't mean to do it for the rest of my life or anything like that. I mean to do it as be able to get back to work, not worrying about the fat or the extra skin or, what could happen with said extra skin. I want to get myself in a position where I look better, I feel better, and I can maneuver better. It's going to be done. It is going to be done. But for right now, I basically have to submit to the system in order to make my advance. At least that's one way to look at it. Another way I could reframe it, however, is I'm calling it a tactical retreat and basically regrouping. I'm tactical retreat is I'm just pulling out of doing real work for for the time being, for the time being, so that I can get the weight off, get myself into better health, potentially put myself in a position where I'm able to have the excess flappy, not flabby, flappy skin removed, heal up from that, and then get my happy ass back to working. It's also going to be pretty interesting to go from how many years of having to order from a catalog or from online to going into pretty much any generic shop. I'm not going to say names. Wally World, Target, you know, your standard department stores, and being able to buy off the rack. That's gonna be a thing for me. And then what's gonna be even more of a thing is the idea of buying jeans that actually fit. So there's a lot of things that those slimmies out there don't understand. You can pretty much go into any store you want and more than likely find your size. But when you're stuck having to buy out of a catalog, oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention that part. You buy you when you buy your clothing from said any rack store, whatever, brick and mortar, you're also not paying that much for it. Okay. What do I mean by this? I'm saying like I'll go into, the W place or the T place and I'll see jeans for like 40 something bucks. Dude. Okay. Whereas in my case, I'm looking at, let's see, if I want to do, yeah, if I want my 76, size 76 jeans, and I want them hemmed up to a specific point, I'm going to be paying upwards of like $80 for the damn pair. Okay. T-shirts, you know what, 10, $15 at said places. T-shirts for me, if I want a good quality one, I could sometimes get away with the T-shirts out in, the 5 for 10 places, the T-shirt warehouses. I can kind of get away with some of their stuff, but not all of it. So I'm rambling at this point. Coming up on the 19th now. I've got to get to bed because I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow morning. And yeah, so um, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. And let's see, is there anything I'm missing? Eh, it's me just checking in because it's been a while. So, see ya. Yeah, where'd I put that dang thing? Yeah, haha, I'm kidding. So yeah, I actually got a fun little remote for my camera phone so that I can go ahead and stop it when I choose. So